Good morning, boys and girls. Today we are continuing to work on partners of 10. Last week on Tuesday, you guys did a great job coming up with different ways that make 10. Today we're going to look at how using cubes can help us. Okay, so I am starting out on page 98. Jen and Kate each have cards with numbers 1 to 9. 2 cards with a sum of 10 are chosen. What are different ways to make 10? So we have our number bond here that we were looking at, and we were using the number bonds when we were finding the missing add-in. Now we are looking at different ways to make 10. Okay, there's all sorts of different ways. We also have to remember that our facts, when we're adding, can go both directions. Okay, so we call those reverse facts. The number that they have already written down for us is the number of the blue blocks or cubes. And the missing number is how many are red. Okay. So, if I have one blue cube, how many red cubes do I need to equal 10? I need 9, right? So we're going to go ahead and write a 9 there. The reverse fact of this, so this fact we read 1 plus 9 equals 10. The reverse fact of this would start with the other number. So it would be 9 plus 1 equals 10. I don't know what that noise was, but it was really good. Okay, let's try another one. If I have 2 blue cubes, how many red cubes do I need? I need 8. And some of my friends have a hard time making the crisscross 8. Try your best, but I'm going to show you another way that you can make an 8 on the second one. 2 plus 8 equals 10. The reverse fact of that is 8 plus 2 equals 10. And here's the other way that you can make a number 8. You can make one little snowball and then a bigger snowball, but you have to make sure that your snowballs are touching. Okay, you can't have a separated snowman for the number 8. Whatever one is easier for you to write, that's fine. Alright, if I have 3 blue cubes, how many red cubes do I need? 7, right? Do you notice a pattern? 1, 2, 3, 9, 8, 7. 3 plus 7 equals 10. The reverse fact of that is 7 plus 3 equals 10. If I have 4 blue cubes, how many red cubes do I have? I have 6 red cubes. 4 plus 6 equals 10. 6 plus 4 equals 10. This fact we don't do a reverse fact of because the numbers are the same, and that would just be silly. If I have 5 blue cubes, how many red cubes do I have to make 10? 5. You guys are so smart. These are all the different ways to help us make 10. Okay? We're going to skip these two because that's looking at something else that we skipped. Look at the models, complete the equations. So the models is the cube pictures, and we have to pay attention here because our answer is first. So 10 equals 5 plus what? And use your cubes to help you if you need to. If I have 5 red cubes, I have to have 5 blue cubes in order to get 10. That is the only thing that you can add to 5 to get 10. Okay. 10 equals 6 plus what? If I have 6 red cubes, how many blue cubes do I have? I have 4 blue cubes. 6 plus 4 are the only thing, or 4 is the only thing that I can add to 6 to get 10, but I can reverse that and I can add 6 to 4. So it's 6 plus 4 or 4 plus 6, and those both equal 10. 10 equals 7 plus, how many blue cubes do you have? 3. 10 equals, the reverse back of this is 3 plus 7. That's a weird looking 3. 10 equals 8 plus 2. And the reverse back, 10 equals 2 plus 8. These reverse backs are the same thing as if we did so let's use this one for an example. 6 and 4. Okay, let's look at our addition problems that we have. We go this way to add and this way to add. So 6 plus 4 equals my whole number, and 4 plus 6 equals my whole number. Look, they're the same thing. So for our number bonds, the reverse addition facts is the 2 addition equations that we get from our number bond. The last one down here, 10 equals 9 plus 1. I don't know how that got there, but that's okay. And 10 equals 1 plus 9. All right. Look at the model, complete the 2 equations. How many red cubes did they give us? They gave us 6 red cubes. And how many blue cubes? 4. So 6 plus 4 equals 10. What would be our other addition problem that's not the exact same as this, but still using these numbers? It would be the reverse addition fact, right? Our reverse fact, 4 plus 6 equals 10. All right. For these ones, I do want to do the first one with you because I find that some friends are like, well, I don't know what to do when it says just pick another one. So color to show 2 plus 8. Okay. I honestly don't want to color 8 squares. So I'm going to choose to color 2 squares. In the other 8 squares, I'm just going to leave white. And when we're coloring in our squares, it doesn't have to be like when we color our picture for writing. It's okay. I don't want you to scribble all over it, but it's okay that it's not filled completely in. And then write another equation for your model. So we're not going to write 2 plus 8 here because that one's right here. We need to write a different fact here. So here's 2. Let's make sure that I have 8 white ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I sure do. What is another equation that these cubes represent? We flip-flop them, right? 8 plus 2. Okay. Go ahead and try this last one by yourself. Color to show 7 plus 3 equals 10, and then write another equation for your model. I want to color 7 squares, so I'm going to color 3 squares. Here's 1, 2, 3, and then what's my other equation? 3 plus 7. Great job. We are going to do some practice. This page we've done. If you want to do it for extra practice, you can do that. But the page that I want you to do is 102. I want you to do page 102. Up at 2, you're writing 2 different equations for this model. You're going to color this model. So number 3 is just what we did for 5 and 6. Number 2 is what we did for number 4 right here. And then for number 4, they give you one part of the number bond. You have to find the missing part. So that's practicing finding the missing add-in, but also practicing finding the partners of 10. Down here on these last 2, they are letting you pick your very own 2 numbers, but you have to make sure that they add up to equal 10. Okay? I hope that you guys have fun and have a great day.